Imagine waking up as a Mayfly. No big deal, right? Wrong! You've just entered the ultimate speedrun challenge, and the category is speedrunning life. You've got one goal: to reproduce, and you've got less than 24 hours to do it. That's right, by the time the sun sets, you might already be dead. Let's break it down. Mayflies are the OG speedrunners of the animal kingdom. Their adult lifespan is so short that calling it a life feels generous. Once they emerge from the water as adults, the countdown starts ticking. You've got hours, maybe a couple of days if you're lucky, to find a mate, lay eggs, and ensure the next generation. No eating, no sleeping, no bathroom breaks, just pure, unfiltered hustle. And here's the kicker: you don't even have a mouth. That's right, adult Mayflies are born without functioning mouth parts. Why? Because nature said, you don't have time to eat anyway, so let's skip that feature. Your energy is on a strict no refill policy, and every flap of your wings brings you closer to empty. Before you became the world's most stressed out adult, you started as a nymph. The good news? Nymphs get to live longer. The bad news? They live in the underwater equivalent of a battle royale. For up to 2 years, you're chilling in freshwater streams and rivers, eating algae and tiny organic bits like the little garbage disposal you are. Sounds peaceful, right? Think again. The underwater world is packed with predators. Fish, frogs, and even other insects are constantly eyeing you like a snack. You're small, soft, and delicious. Basically, the chicken nugget of the aquatic world. Your only defense? Hide in the mud or cling to rocks and hope for the best. Oh, and did I mention the competition? As a nymph, you're not alone. Streams are full of other aquatic insects, and all of you are fighting for the same limited resources: food, space, oxygen. It's a constant struggle. And if your water source gets polluted, you're done. Mayfly nymphs are ridiculously sensitive to changes in water quality, which is great for scientists who use you to measure ecosystem health, but terrible for you when pollution rolls in. After months, sometimes years, of living in the water, you're finally ready to make your grand debut. You crawl out of the water, shed your nymph exoskeleton, and transform into an adult. Cue the music. You've officially made it to the final stage of your life. Except, now the real stress begins. First off, predators. Everything is trying to eat you. Birds, they're dive bombing you mid-flight. Bats, they're snatching you out of the air like it's a buffet. Dragonflies, they've got the speed and agility to chase you down without breaking a sweat. If you're flying over water, fish might leap out and grab you. You're living the ultimate don't get caught challenge, and the stakes are your life. And just when you think it can't get worse, it does. Your sole purpose as an adult Mayfly is to find a mate. Sounds simple, right? Wrong again. You've got hours, maybe a day or two if you're lucky, and the clock is ticking. Mayflies often gather in massive swarms during their mating season. Picture thousands of tiny, delicate bugs flying together in a chaotic cloud. It's a high-stakes dance party where the music never stops, and everyone's trying to pair up before the timer runs out. If you're a male, you're fighting for attention in this buzzing crowd. If you're a female, you're dodging predators and picking the best mate before it's too late. But even when you succeed, you're not out of the woods. Female Mayflies have to lay their eggs in fresh water, often flying directly over streams or rivers to drop them. This makes them easy targets for predators like birds and bats. And if the eggs make it to the water, well, let's hope the river isn't polluted or dried up, because otherwise your entire lineage just got erased. If predators weren't enough, let's talk about the environment. Mayflies are ridiculously picky about where they live. Clean, unpolluted fresh water is an absolute must. Pesticides, chemicals, or even slight changes in water quality can decimate entire populations. And it's not just pollution. Habitat loss is a huge problem. Deforestation, dam construction, and urban development can destroy or alter the freshwater ecosystems Mayflies depend on. Rivers dry up, streams get blocked, and suddenly your perfect little home becomes uninhabitable. Oh, and climate change? That's the final nail in the coffin. Rising water temperatures mess with Mayfly development, while unpredictable weather patterns can throw off the timing of their emergence. Imagine spending years as a nymph, only to transform into an adult during a freak storm. One gust of wind, and your speedrun just got cancelled. So, let's recap. You're a Mayfly. You've got a ticking clock for a lifespan, no defenses, and predators literally everywhere. As a nymph, you're dodging fish and competing for resources in a fragile ecosystem that could collapse at any moment. As an adult, you're a flying buffet with no mouth, no time, and no room for error. Your entire existence revolves around a single goal: reproduce before you die. But between predators, pollution, habitat loss, and climate change, the odds are stacked against you. Even if you succeed, your offspring will be thrown back into the same brutal cycle. Being a Mayfly isn't just tough, it's a non-stop fight for survival. So next time life feels overwhelming, remember, at least you're not a Mayfly. Good luck, little bug. You'll need it.